Excuse me, have we met? Or do you work for the IRS?
That employment agency that you sent me to that you said was so posh?
I didn't say posh.
Reputable. That was what you call it, reputable, right?
Well, what did they do? You hated the interviewer.
Let's put on our thinking caps for just 1 minute here, okay?
Oh, no, you dated the interviewer.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I didn't even get to the interviewer. I didn't even get to him. The guy is putting out an APB on me right now. Be on the lookout for a woman dressed like Michael Dukakis. I'm serious. Will you look at this? Look at this. List the last 4 employers. All right? Name and addresses. Oh, that's right. I don't know why I listened to you. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking at the time, but look at this. Last position held. What am I supposed to put? Missionary?
And if she's anything like your mother, the boys will be all over her like flies, and that's where you come in. You see, it's the duty of a big brother, and you should listen to me on this because I used to be one. In fact, I still am one, technically. The big brother has to keep those boys...
Cruz, the baby's not in the nursery.
I could have told you that. She's with Eden.
Well, why didn't you, instead of let me wander around and get lost? Look at you. You're enough to frighten any baby to death.
Babies can't see so good.
Well, you could at least have shaved. Cruz, if you put one scratch on that little girl...
What's wrong, Mama? Are you nervous?
Well, what are we waiting for? Come on.
Oh, you want to see the baby. Why didn't you say so?
So come on.
Cruz, can I talk to you for a minute?
Oh, I'm sorry, Julie. We're about to go meet the little granddaughter, you know. It's...
I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have to be here, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't important.
Okay. Mama, maybe you better take Chip, and I'll meet you there.
Well,
okay?
Just let anybody try and stop me.
Here we go. Scott Clark didn't want me to tell you last night for obvious reasons.
Tell me what?
It happened again. Same MO, same everything. Another rape.
She's a beauty, just like her mom.
Oh, she's so tiny. Tell me, is there any reason I should be worried?
Well, she's 6 weeks early, but she's healthy. Her lungs are good. No hematologic abnormalities.
Does that mean that you drew blood from her?
Well, very little, but she's fine.
I see. What kind of tests did they run?
Well, we test for organ function, red cell count, white cell count, blood groups, subgroups.
How accurate is that?
Highly. Eden, look, I understand your anxiety, but...
I wasn't thinking about that. The police analyzed a blood stain that the man who attacked me left that night, and I was wondering if possibly they ran the same tests.
I would imagine.
I see. Well, would comparing them to Adriano's results tell us anything?
Well, really, that depends on how thorough the police lab was, but, you know, I suppose we could do a detailed workup of another example from Cruz and determine paternity by exclusion. It's faster than HLA typing, but it's not quite...
Would you make sure that test is done?
I'd be glad to.
Thanks.
Over this step by step.
Step by step? Why don't I just go step into a river?
Celeste, there are lots of people that apply for jobs that haven't worked in a while.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a job because they can't list their last 4 employers.
All right, fine. Let's go to the next section. Skills. Typing?
Typing? Me? No.
You never typed in high school?
No. I can remember phone numbers, though. I bet that's a bankable skill, right?
Can you ask for a phone and be personal?
Can I be personable? Where does it say
And
that on
not
the phone?
too personable.
Yes. Ha, 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 ha.
All right, there's a job right here on this block.
Where? You didn't say anything about this before.
The Alvarado Street Clinic.
No, I can't do that.
Why? You don't even know what it's about yet.
There's somebody over there, the head doctor by the...
Right, my sister. And they're too busy. The nurse can't double as a receptionist.
No,
So?
I don't think so. That's not
I think
right
so.
for me. Can
Come
I
on.
have my purse? Look, I never even took any secretarial stuff.
Well. Well.
Well, I love this side of you, I can tell you that. I love this side of you, too. I also like this side of you very much.
Stop. All this silliness. I'm a grown woman. I'm a grandmother.
I know. I only love grandmothers.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful inside. You're beautiful outside. But I don't think I can do without this chest.
Who says you have to?
do this on purpose.
What? Break up and fight and get back together again and do...
Yeah, I was reading this book. You know how I am. It was a self-help book.
Yeah, no, you're always trying to improve on perfection.
Exactly. Anyway, they were saying in this book that couples subconsciously, well, there's probably a lot of nonsense, but, you know, to keep the sexual interest, of course, that's usually the theme of self-help books, which is probably the reason I read them.
You attract entirely too much sexual interest.
Drove into this parking lot the other day.
Am I going to like this story?
And there wasn't anyone there. I mean, there were cars there, but there wasn't anybody else. No attendant or anything.
You're making me very nervous here.
But there was this big sign, and it said, "Beware of imposters," and I thought, words to live by.
You mean people just walk off the street and try to collect parking money? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, yeah, but there wasn't anybody there. And then all of a sudden I had this odd feeling that the sign might refer to me, that someone would come up to me and say, "Beat it, lady. You are an imposter because you keep telling the man that you know, that you love, that you can't be with him, and half the time you don't even know why yourself."
Doesn't make you an imposter, baby. Only makes you annoying.
I know. I'm sorry. And I can't even promise you it's going to be over. But whatever it is that I think I'm missing, I'm starting to wonder if I can ever find it as long as I'm missing it.
All right, who took her report and where's the statement?
Dr. Bentley declined to be interviewed last night, which, to be insensitive and somewhat self-interested, worked just as well for us because I wanted you to be able to talk to her first. As she stayed here last night.
What?
Well, as a courtesy more than anything else, she was afraid to go home, and who could blame her?
I can't believe you would permit that. We know this man is connected with the hospital somehow. What if he knew she was here?
What do you take me for? I had a guard posted at the door.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
She's got a follow-up appointment at 11 o'clock, so I made arrangements for you to talk to her at 11:30. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's great. Thanks. Julia, Eden doesn't have to find out about this, right?
Just give some instructions at the nurse's station because they're all scared stiff and they're talking about it.
I will. I mean, she'll find out about it soon enough. I'd like her to have one day at least with nothing to do or think about but being the proud mother.
You know, there's going to come a day very soon, and that's all she'll have to think about all day long.
She's like a feather.
Well, you're going to have to help us fatten her up.
Oh, nobody told me she was so beautiful.
Oh, well, now, your son should just be scolded, I think.
Well, he told me, but how did I know it was the truth? Adriana. No, it seems strange calling her by my mother's name. Adriana, it suits you very well. Yeah.
It's about 1 syllable per pound. Oh, I don't know. Cruz had the watch.
Was everything... Oh, no. I don't even want to think about it. A cave. Oh.
It was a nice cave, but believe me, there were some things that were missing.
I know.
Yeah.
And it was such a wonderful experience. I bet you can't wait to have another one.
Pregnancy is entirely too long.
Well, apparently your daughter felt the same way about it. Oh, what a yawn, what a yawn. You know, there's somebody else that wants to meet her. Oh, we have more visitors.
Hi.
Come on. Hi. Well, hello.
Good baby. Oh, isn't she? He brought something for you. It's for me. This is really for you. Are you going to blow this baby? Baby, that's a baby.
This is your baby sister.
It's a little baby.
Adriana, this is your Aunt Victoria.
Baby? It's a little baby. The balloons. Oh, look at her hair. She's so precious.
No, Cruz keeps trying to comb it into a mohawk.
Well, what does he know, right, Chip?
No, I am so glad that you're both here. I feel like I'm a member of a very exclusive club or something.
You certainly are. Welcome to the League of Swollen Ankles.
Oh, I'm swollen everything else. Oh, look.
Hi there.
Hi. Good. We were just talking.
Oh,
Guess who?
I'm having trouble trying to guess where Mr. Singh's chart is.
Well, I thought Mr. Singh left.
If he left, then who's in room 2? Alvarado Street Clinic.
Who's in room 2? Stephanie's taking his weight in BP.
Mr. Singh, where are you?
Hanson Joseph P. Why didn't somebody tell me that we have a new patient?
Mr. Singh, no, tomorrow is not good enough. We need the nurse to be able to take your blood so we can check if the medication's right. No! Mr. Singh, I need you down here pronto.
I love it when you talk tough.
I'm gonna have to talk real tough to you if you don't stop mauling me in the office.
Then all you have to do is say the word.
I just did.
The word yes. That you marry me. Then I'll know that I have all the time in the world to maul you at home. I'm not trying to pressure you or anything.
Yes, we accept patients without insurance.
Hey, Gloria.
Hi,
how you
Dr.
doing?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm a doctor. Can you hold 1 second, please? Thank you.
Actually,
Alvarado Street Clinic. I'm glad you came in.
Yeah, I'm glad you came in too. Look, why don't we go check it out, okay? It may not be anything serious, but let's check it out just in case.
Well, what does the dosage say in the bottle? Yeah, go look. No. Not the pink ones. The pink ones are only for bedtime, right? Okay, go ahead.
Right now, let's just
Do you want to sleep?
day, please.
Oh, well, no wonder. No, they're not supposed to be taken with any food at all. Either 2 hours before or after a meal. Right.
Look, she's just being polite right now.
Can you hold on 1 second,
Get
please?
another job.
I'm sorry to keep
please.
you holding. Hello?
Come on.
Hello? Hi, thanks for holding. Can I help? Hello? I lost them both.
Look, tell us if this is a bad time, but we were wondering if you still have need for a receptionist.
Oh, there could not be a better time, believe me.
ooh, you are getting so big. Okay, look at me. Now, what's my name? What's my name? Come on, what's my name? Who am I? Who am I?
Everything all right?
Yeah, fine. He's all set to go.
Well, we don't have to rush off anywhere right away, do we, Chip? Huh? Victoria, you don't look right.
Oh, I don't know what's wrong with me. What is it, sweetie?
You know, no one's going to love Chip any less. And I'm here to tell you that that promise is going to be kept.
Oh, I believe that. I really do. I just wish that I could have given Chip the kind of welcome and home that Cruz and Eden did. I mean, what they have is so perfect and so complete. I just want him to feel that he belongs with them.
Victoria, there are all kinds of families. And anyone who tells you that there's only one kind doesn't know what they're talking about.
How pretty.
She dances just like her mom.
I think we're going to have to lay some ground rules here. No one is going to call me Ma.
Not even me?
Especially not you. If you want, come sit down. I have some news for you. Zach told me that all the test results in Adriana were very good.
Well, I'm not surprised. I didn't have any doubt.
And they know what her blood type is now. I mean, not just A or B or O. They can get more detail than that. So I gave them a sample of my blood, and I was wondering if possibly you could... Well, you could go to the police lab and get the analysis of the rapist's blood.
I suppose I could.
So all you need to do is go downstairs and give them a sample of yours.
Do we really want to put ourselves through this again?
Well, last time it really didn't count. You know, the other report had been tampered with, and we can make sure that that doesn't happen this time.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure I want to do that.
Why? What changed?
Everything changed. Now I understand why you were always so certain. All of a sudden, so am I. I couldn't love her this much if she... I didn't mean it that way. I can't imagine loving her more than I do.
All right, then we don't have to do it.
Or don't you still feel that way?
It's not like that, it's different.
How?
I'm thinking of her. Adriana will find out in 20 or 40 years. And she'll think that we lied to her. Or that we didn't have the courage to lie to ourselves. And I would rather, if there was anything for her to find out, that she find out from us what it means. And when it doesn't.
Very lucky little girl to have the likes of this woman for a mama, let me tell you.
If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it.
No, baby. Living up to your example keeps me honest. I'll be happy to do it.
I always thought it sounded like a pizza parlor or something.
No. I guess I should start by telling you a little bit about our place here. It's usually frantic. As a matter of fact, this is the longest the phone has been quiet all day. We're not your typical doctor's office, so you wouldn't need to dress up quite so much when you come in. Like most places, we have a definite shortage of nurses, so what they don't have time to do is what we'd need you for, like greeting patients, filing charts, taking temperatures. Appointments, there's some billing.
You know something? I don't type, and I don't do any kind of shorthand. I'm not exactly secretarial material, if you know what I mean.
Join the club. This is more people work, Celeste. Most of our patients come from this neighborhood, so that's the biggest reason we have trouble getting and keeping good help.
Well, hell, I grew up in this neighborhood right over on Water Street.
Oh.
I could tell you stories about this neighborhood.
That's it. I do not need to hear another word. You are perfect, and I am desperate. I'll bet you even speak Spanish, too.
Well, I understand it, and I speak it, but I'm not sure if they understand me when I'm speaking it.
I will make your coffee. I will polish your shoes. Anything. Please say you'll come and work for us. Alvarado Street Clinic. Mr. Singh.
You're crazy if you don't take this.
Mr. Singh, no, I will not accept that.
She seems really sweet and everything for a yuppie.
She isn't. She thinks you're
Knock
perfect.
it down here right now.
What do you want?
What if she finds out about my past?
She's not going to find out about it. Who's going to tell her? I'm not. I give you my word.
Okay, Celeste, what do you say? I know the pay's not great, but the hospital has some great benefit plans, and in 3 months you can apply for a raise.
All right.
I just need the card. I know, but
All right, take care.
Excuse me, Scott. Yeah. Come here a second. I want you to meet our new receptionist.
Okay.
I hope.
Carrot sticks for breakfast?
I thought they were orange slices. Look, why don't you come downstairs with me, and I'll serve you something in a proper dining room with a proper meal and everything else.
Because Rosa would be up here in a shot to see if one of the guest rooms has been used.
So she won't say a word. What's the difference?
The look.
So we'll muss up a guest room.
It's beneath me. Besides, I don't ever want to get dressed.
Your logic is exceptional.
Except to see the baby.
Grandparents.
It's disgusting.
It's appalling. What if I bought her a horse?
Only if it's stuffed. You think Trigger's available?
Tell me something. You really didn't like me dyeing my hair darker? What are you laughing? Wait, don't laugh that hard. Dad thought I looked a lot younger. Don't laugh that hard. It's not funny.
You look younger with your clothes off.
Can I make a fist, please?
All right.
Oh, good veins.
Thanks.
All right, just relax.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
I can't believe you're really mine.
How long?
Well, the order said rush, so 1 hour, maybe 2. Oh, Dr. Kelton said that you would be bringing...
This here file, and it's the property of the Santa Barbara Police Department, so it's not to leave your sight.
I got it.
Great. Please let her be mine.
And now, back to the Emmy Award-winning Santa Barbara.
Celeste and Napoli, I would like you to meet Dr. Scott Clark. He's one of the residents here.
Hi.
Hi.
So you're going to be working here?
It looks that way.
That was a yes.
I said yes.
She said yes. Oh, that's great. I promise you, you will not be sorry. When do you think you can start?
Well, I'll have to check my social calendar, of course, but I think I'm probably free for about the next 10 years, so...
Oh, that's fantastic. You think maybe that you could stick around today and get a feel for the place?
Sure, why not?
Well, I am a very satisfied man, and I'm also a little late for an appointment, so if you'll excuse me.
Michael, thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye.
So what do you say that I go down and get us some early lunch here before the afternoon stampede starts? Celeste, is there anything you don't eat?
No substance known to man, as far as I can tell.
Good, great. You know what? They're going to love you here. Oh, I'll be back.
All right.
See you later.
Stopped at the all-night market on my way home and watched the tape-delayed ball come down at Times Square. Guess it's an apple now. I was going to have a glass of wine and go to bed.
What's the matter?
I think this may need changing.
Do you want me to call someone?
First thing I saw when I came in the room was my stocking on the floor. It had been split, cut lengthwise, probably by a knife. Then I saw my nightgown and underwear all shredded and scattered around the room. In the middle of the room, there was a video camera on a tripod. He made sure that he was in view of the camera at all times. Even when he hit me or cut me, it was always on the side, facing the tripod, in places where it would show.
Did he say anything to you?
No.
Nothing.
No. He didn't have to.
Dr. Bentley, what's wrong?
Scrub soap.
What?
That's what I smelled on his hands.
Now, did you get an order from me to run a test for mycobacteria?
No, should I have?
Yeah, well, I guess the patient took it to a private lab. Oh, by the way, did Mr. Castillo come down here?
Yes, Doctor. We're working on it right now. We should have something for you shortly.
Yeah, well, it's a very sensitive case.
I gathered that.
And I want to make sure that the results are given to no one but me.
Of course not, Doctor. It's almost noon.
What are you, Big Ben?
Mr. Cadwell, are you sick?
I'm asleep, Marie.
Don't you want me to make up your bed?
I happen to be in it. Marie, take the day off, would you please?
Thank you, sir.
Tell Rosa to do the same.
Now I know he's sick.
Well, at least we can go downstairs now. We want to for dinner.
Now, who's going to cook it, dummy?
Oh, okay. I never could refuse you.
Say what?
But I'm starting now. Cook it yourself.
You think I can't do it, huh?
Yeah.
You watch.
You are so handsome when you're being ridiculous.
You think I can't live without a wife? Is that what you think?
Actually, I think you could live through fire, tornadoes, hurricanes, and killer bees.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me tell you something. I spent more time without you than with you. And I've always been so damn grateful that something so wonderful happened to me at all. I know that has nothing to what we're talking about, but I felt like saying it.
Truth is, the only thing I feel like I belong to is you and the children. I don't know who I am when I'm outside this house. It scares me. It also keeps me coming back.
Why do you want to know? You know anything that gives you distinct advantage over the rest of us?
I already have that because I have you.
Somewhat.
I somewhat have you.
That ought to be a song. When I'm feeling blue, I somewhat have you.
Every moment somewhat new because our love is somewhat true.
And when I'm somewhat holding you, I feel that somewhat you love me too.
Oh, yes. Indeed, I somewhat do.
You recognize it? You're sure?
I don't know why I didn't think about this before, the antiseptic smell.
Would you find this stuff at any sink in the hospital?
No, it's a disinfectant soap. We use it in ORs and examining rooms, places where doctors and nurses may need it.
Yeah.
Why would he have it?
There are reasons to think, other reasons to think, that he may be associated with the hospital.
Dr. Bentley, you said that the man who did this to you probably knew your schedule. Do you know who else has access to that kind of information? Anyone who uses the doctor's lounge. We need a background check.
On all the male doctors and nurses, I'll put Boswell on it. Is there a chance I could get copies of those schedules back through September?
I think I can get them for you.
Obviously, nobody can know what you're doing.
But how can I come back here to work? Of course I can. It's what I'm trained for. And I guess so is he.
Wait till you meet your cousin Samantha.
I hadn't even thought. First cousins.
Slumber party.
Camping trips, sorority dances.
My daughter is never joining a sorority.
Oh, I see. No sorority dances where you're just going to raise yourself a little liberal to break your heart.
Sweetness. Oh, sweetness. It's a funny thing about motherhood. Makes you want to dust off all your ideals and change the world.
Leave the sororities
Should we start
alone.
now?
Here. Wait a minute.
Mama, you want your mama.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's me.
She's a beauty. Did you ever think about dusting off Mason? You remind me of Mason when you cry like this.
I think about him.
Sorry, I guess I'm tireder than I thought.
A lot more dust is going to have to pile up before I think kindly about him.
Well, I wish I knew what happened. No, nobody really knows.
Oh, sorry, am I interrupting?
Hi, no, come in.
I just wanted to bring by my congratulations, personally.
Oh, would you look at this? Another man bearing flowers. Say hi. Oh, she's very vocal.
Hello, Adriana. Little fussy. Could I try?
Sure. You know, this is really interesting because most men are totally terrified. And she usually cries to them, but she's laughing now. And would you watch him?
I'm watching him.
I am impressed. You have the instincts of a father, Father.
Now these are the Medi-Cal forms. They are a nightmare like you won't believe.
Oh, great. So now you show me all the hard stuff.
Nah, you'll love working here, trust me.
Will you like me working here, God?
Sure. Hey, it's a kick to see you, Celeste. I mean.
Yeah. I wouldn't have been able to tell that by the way you looked at me when you first walked in.
Well, I mean, I have to admit, I was a little thrown by you being here. I was left speechless, you know.
So, when's the big day?
Well, you mean when do you start?
No, when are you getting married? Dr. Donnelly, right?
Did she tell you that?
Nothing really ever got past me, Scott, if you remember.
No, it didn't. So who'd you marry?
Oh, I told you. Some turkey. Sure.
Any kids?
No, I figured there were too many gobblers in the world already. Why should I add to that? So,
Boyfriend?
picked up some bad habits from me, Scotty boy.
You know, this is nice. I mean, you know, who would have ever thought that we would both end up back here? The old neighborhood.
I never really thought I'd ever see you again. I really didn't.
Oh. There we go. Chow time.
So, have you two been getting acquainted?
I still don't have that culture order, Doctor.
Have you got the Castillo blood work?
No, sir.
Oh, when's it going to be done?
Oh, it's all done, but Mr. Castillo picked it up just a minute ago.
I thought I told you that wasn't to be released to anybody but me.
I know what you told me, Doctor, but Inspector Castillo said that it was a police matter.
The police didn't write that order. I did. He's got no authority down here.
Excuse me, but where I come from, the police have authority wherever they say they do. And residents without rubber gloves are not permitted in the lab.
Already? Where's Zach? I thought he would be bringing them.
Do we really need him?
No, not really.
You know, so many things are bound to change once we open this.
So many things won't.
And why do I feel my whole life depends on it?
Cruz, this is not a contest.
Will you hate me for not being the one?
I think that's the wrong question. Would you hate you?
You know, half of me wants to burn it. I mean, I want it not to matter.
Cruz, look, we have it, we did it. We don't need to look at it, just as long as we have it. In case anything happens to Adriana, we have it. We don't need to look at it. It's up to you.
It's just, letters and numbers and pluses and minuses. What the hell is this?
This is Adriana. This is me.
Oh, I see now.
This is you.
Sample 61449 is compatible with paternity.
Six 14449. There's Castillo.
Police lab sample is not compatible with paternity and is excluded.
The times that I
She's ours.
I knew.
Yeah, you knew. Thank you, God. Thank you.
I gave you a daughter. This is our beautiful daughter.
You give me so much. You give me so much. Everything I have or ever wanted. Every promise you make comes true. I don't know how you do it. I love you.
I love you. It's just like I said. It's just like I promised.
Well, tomorrow morning on Today, we'll talk with the new Senate Majority Leader.
I'm Jane Pauley, also Ann Archer, and how some housing developers discriminate against kids.
Join us tomorrow morning on Today.